Better. Before I begin today, just allow me to acknowledge the landowners on whose land we gather here today, the traditional landowners. Sawa turanga sa katigi the matelebu. Wasa kana ngunturanga na tumaduata na tauke mbalatangane. Ran sa katalchunga na I wasabulu. Wasa kana ngunturanga na Labasa. Kando kay sa katiko na nimemi may songo sa katiko na nomni soso na singanik kuwa. Na kaya may italo na tagi sa katiko endo na italo no. Bato na kaya nambudini tiko na tete na wano sa kawichi. Na kaya nabukay tiko kina na nonda sasanga. Siya nga ni sasanga ni business na sasanga talaga. Kena wana nanu raramba. Na kena sanga iti ko me wakatoro kita kina kawito kay. Just honoring the paramount chiefs of the land on which we gather today. To Maduata and also with us today, to Labasa, for allowing us to gather today to congregate and discuss things about our wonderful nation and how we can build business together, but particularly focus on how the resource owners can be uplifted in that regard. Before I also begin, I'd like to echo the words of the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce in paying tribute to my friend and colleague, the Honorable Minister for Agriculture. He had a unique vision for our country and his belief in that agriculture had remained untapped with its potential. And he, like me, believed that if we get the elements or the building blocks right, Fiji is destined for a different kind of future over the next few years. And I hope in today's conversations, you will start to realize that rebuilding process is not only a theory, it is very real and it is underway. Mio sambulre mbulbinaa, and a warm greetings from the Agri Innovation and Entrepreneur Summit that's being hosted by Investment Fiji in the wonderful town of Labasa. I see if we continue with all the momentum, we might end up a city in a not too distant future. It is a distinct honor to welcome you all to this very important gathering. And I would like to acknowledge the efforts of the Labasa Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Investment Fiji for organizing the Innovation Entrepreneurship Summit 2025. It is a privilege to be among the entrepreneurs, investors, policymakers, development partners, and visionaries, not from Labasa, but around Fiji and beyond. This is just not a mere conference. It is an opportunity to dream about the possibilities, talk about the partnerships, and our purpose. This year's summit comes at a very pivotal time as our country is entering a new era of economic transformation. Or as I say now and again, rebuilding the economic architecture of Fiji. With the theme, Creating Agribusiness Opportunities in Vanuatu, our focus needs to shift from recovery towards renewal. We need to reimagine the Fijian economy of the future, where innovation and entrepreneurship are no longer just aspirations, but a necessity. Fiji at the moment is going through is positioned for some very good things ahead. You would have heard the Governor of the Reserve Bank talk about the economic projections of just over 3%, a bit of a slight reduction. I think if we push the economic levers that are in front of the country at the moment, we'll probably nudge past 4% possibly this year, but we shall see. Investment Fiji will tell you that there is an enormous investment pipeline that needs to be rolled out. At the moment, that includes about 195 active investment projects across the country. These projects are valued at around 5.5 billion. With a bit of effort, I think we can raise it to about 9 or 13 billion, just with some of the potential projects that are in front of us. And these span construction, pre-development, and conceptual stages. Of the 84 projects, around 84 projects are worth around 1.52 billion and currently under construction. This represents real progress and tangible evidence that investors see Fiji as a nation of opportunity, stability, and growth. For a long time, other major towns and cities in Viti Levu have continued to thrive. But that is about to change, as Labasa is witnessing a new era marked by unprecedented developments, improving the services and facilities for the region. Labasa and the Greater Northern Division have been underrepresented in conversations, national conversations. But the North is now emerging as a dynamic, self-reliant, and strategic hub. I would hasten to say that Vanua Levu is the next economic frontier for Fiji. As of this year, there are more than 12 investment projects either underway or in planning stages in Labasa and surrounding areas. Combined, these investments represent over 120 million in current and proposed capital projects. Currently, the construction of the Vualiku Hotel and Apartments, a project which will deliver 40 high-quality rooms, will boost tourism and business travel in the north. Another project is the Vinod Patel & Co. commercial complex, which will bring enhanced retail capacity and, of course, local employment. Vision Investments is developing the Courts Mega Labasa, a modern retail center expected to open early next year. We are not only seeing investment in construction, but also in essential infrastructure and logistics. In the pre-development pipeline is the Motibai Group's distribution center in Labasa, which is a major investment in the North's supply chain capacity. And also planned is the new warehouse by Ho Yulin Wood in Reketi and Sabu, which will support growth in light manufacturing and logistics. Looking even further ahead, we have a set of ambitious proposals under conceptual stage that show strong investment confidence in Labasa's long-term potential, and the North as well. With the R.B. Patel Limited Complex in Wailevu, this project will ease congestion in the town areas. Jaduram Property has signaled its intention to develop a commercial complex, while Carpenter's Properties and Vision Investment are already in construction of commercial buildings in Labasa town. Fiji Water will soon make its entry into Vanua Levu, or it's already here, with plans to diversify Fiji's agriculture sector. The company has already identified land to start with a nursery for lime and mangoes. Also, Aitken Spence has already visited Vanua Levu and to inspect lands for sites and for their operation. These are not just standalone projects, but building blocks for a more connected, resilient, and vibrant northern economy. Like I said before, I believe that the North will be the next economic frontier for Fiji. Ready to become also a regional economic center, ready to host investors, and also ready to support micro, small, and medium enterprises and cooperatives. Labasa, of course, has served much of the North, and we hope in doing so, it will continue to encourage inclusive development and bring both urban and rural communities together. There are physical signs of progress, but there are also platforms that can support agribusiness. Retail complexes need suppliers, the hotels need food and beverage, the warehouses need agricultural produce to store and distribute. There are real opportunities here for farmers, processors, transporters, and entrepreneurs in Vanua to tap directly into these emerging markets. The decision to focus this year's summit on agribusiness and on Vanua is both strategic, long overdue. Vanua is not just a geographical region, but is a region rich in land, rich in people, and rich in potential. For decades, the North has provided food for our tables, timber for our buildings, and natural resources for our industries. Now, we are ready to move from being resource-rich to being opportunity-rich. We are ready to shift from being producers to innovators, and the shift, of course, begins with agribusiness. The government of Fiji, the people's government, is deeply committed to supporting this transformation. We are strengthening the foundations of our economy through targeted reforms in digital infrastructure, trade facilitation, and MSME development. In my capacity as MSME Minister, we continue to support small business across the country, including cooperatives, through grant funding, capacity building, and also access to finance programs. Furthermore, the ministry has embarked on a partnership with the Food and Agriculture Organization, or FAO, of the United Nations to establish an agribusiness incubation center in Fiji, specifically to promote youth and women entrepreneurship in the agricultural sector. The government, under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, is committed to ensuring that Vanua is not left behind, but rather led forward. We are streamlining land access, improving market linkages, and expanding technical support through our small business programs. This is well embedded in a proposed MSME strategic plan which is being finalized. We will strategically address challenges that allow MSMEs and cooperatives to contribute to the economy. Our focus is clear. We want an inclusive, resilient, and export-ready agribusiness sector in the North. Ladies and gentlemen, to become innovative in agribusiness, we must find new ways of organizing smallholders. It means smarter finance. It means better packaging and branding. It means platforms where farmers can access markets directly. Hence the rationale that I've shared about Fiji Water. That is what this summit is all about, where we bring together minds and resources to create those systems right here in Vanua. Our farmers have been tilling the land for decades. This is their time. The world is changing, and we are changing with it. Your crops no longer should just be about subsistence. They should be about commodities, exports. They are the future food systems of the Pacific and beyond. To any of the young entrepreneurs in the room here today, I say, don't wait for the future. You need to build it. Use the land and the knowledge and the tools available to you, and start small if you must. To the private sector, I urge you, instead of looking north, due north, tosomanda north. The potential is here is enormous, as we all agree. The government is ready to support you, and the returns, be it economical, social, or environmental, can be significant. To our development partners, we are grateful for your ongoing engagement, and we welcome your continued support in building agribusiness value chains that are inclusive and sustainable. Let this summit become a movement to transform Vanua through entrepreneurship, agribusiness, and through collective ambition. The government cannot act alone. We need investors, financiers, civil society, academia, entrepreneurs, and everybody else to come together and build this new economy collaboratively. That is why this summit is more than just an event. It is a platform to find new ideas and new opportunities. I wish you all a successful and inspiring agribusiness innovation and entrepreneurship summit of 2025. May God bless the Turanga-Latu Maduata and the Turanga-Latu Labasa. May God bless the Northern Division, the new economic frontier for Fiji. And may God bless us all. Vinasa valeu.